the consequences of the name nnamdikanu, eventually associated with the sovereignty and restoration. We are not asking for a nation. We are not demanding for a nation. We are not saying no, we are going to declare. We are telling the world to get the attention to restore a nation that has existed financially, materially, spiritually, and otherwise to existence. And as simple as that. I think a few days ago, we saw the federal government of Nigeria under Tinubu's APC saying that there's going to be a political solution to Nnamdi Kanu's release. We are yet to get that information right and be able to digest it, whether it is not another propaganda anyway. But we are also seeing the IPOB coming out publicly to accuse the Eastern governors of not doing enough to the liberation and freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in detention close to 4 or 5 years now, without any pressure coming from Igbo political leaders. All they are after is how they are going to turn the entire eastern state to APC, to Fulani, to Arabs politically, and to embrace a feudal system that has thoroughly been rejected in the entire eastern Nigeria. So secondly, we are seeing reactions coming from the Finland separatists, Simon Ekpa, who has taken a position to question the rationale and the consequences of never going back from what he has declared as no ceasefire for Nigeria until Nnamdi Kanu is being released from DSS custody. And Nnamdi Kanu agreed globally, even Nigerian government themselves agreed, the court agreed, the world leaders agreed, everybody in the whole world agreed that his detention is illegal. The question is, what has not kept him? Nnamdi Kanu is not entertaining Nigerians. Nnamdi Kanu is not a bride or a groom. Nnamdi Kanu is not a beauty pageant. Nigerian government to stop misbehaving as if they don't know what it means to have somebody like Nnamdi Kanu in detention. You are holding Igbo nation in bondage. That is the truth. We are hearing a different story now, because of the north and the southern political divide over Tinubu's second-term ambition. And Tinubu is likely going to use Nnamdi Kanu as a political factor that is going to determine whether he's going to be re-elected or not. The North are squeezing him, and he is squeezing the Northerners currently now. The Northerners are crying, struggling to escape from the political clutches of Tinubu. While Tinubu is positioning the Igbo nation for support using Nnamdi Kanu as a factor. If not, Nnamdi Kanu would have been released the way Sowore was released. Nnamdi Kanu would have been released the way Sunday Igboho was released. Since a competent court of jurisdiction have come out clearly that Nnamdi Kanu should be granted bail. Nnamdi Kanu's continuous detention any moment from now is going to attract international and United Nations attention and sanction on Nigeria, because Nigeria has become an embarrassment to the global judicial system. Nigeria has continued to show they are extremist government, they are jihadist government, they are terrorist government, they are fatalistic in nature. If not, we shouldn't be having the African next Mandela in DSS custody without trial. Every time you see them caught, now and then you see them caught. But look at the young man on the face. Both the North and the South are afraid of the consequences of the name Nnamdi Kanu. eventually associated with the sovereignty and restoration. See, we are not asking for a nation. We are not demanding for a nation. We are not saying no, we are going to declare. We are telling the world to get the attention to restore a nation that has existed financially, materially, spiritually, and otherwise to existence. And it's as simple as that. There is Biafra going on currently now in all the Biafran land, but you cannot see it with your eyes. Every Biafra knows that Biafra as a nation is in existence with so much coercive powers. And that is why you see at every point in time, as they make a certain decision, they stick to it. No protest in the eastern line. Do you know why it has gotten to a point that the political class of Igbo extraction are beginning to understand what Nnamdikanu meant? This is 32 years of Boko Haram insurgency in the north. The government have not been able to arrest it to the moment. Who is going to be called a Nigerian and is proud of flying Nigerian green, white, green, except those who struggle and show of leadership is based on corruption are the ones you see all over Aso Rock. They are not working for Nigeria. They are working for corruption. They are working so that corruption can survive. And the Biafran nation, Nnamdi Kanu and the rest of them are saying, Nnamdi Kanu is saying, we cannot continue to be part of this flood. I'm not saying fraud though, I'm saying flood. Flood of corruption. Flood of bad leadership. At every point in time, Nigeria has always struggled to even become Nigeria citizen in Nigeria is a problem. See, this political clash we are seeing, to them, it looks as if they have so much powers, they have coercive power, that's what made them the federal government. But they don't know that that power they are talking about, they are only there as delegates. When the people who owns the power, stand up against them, they are not able to withstand it. Nnamdi Kanu has the powers. The Yorubas has the powers. The Northerners has the same power. The question now is, can we find a common ground? And since we cannot be able to find a common ground for 104 years of existence of Nigeria, then to attempt Israel is as simple as that. How can you be threatening the entire northern Nigeria with Nnamdi Kanu's continuous detention you are using it to negotiate your political interest in 2027? That is wrong. And you can see the Igbo leaders themselves, they are not saying anything. What they are saying is how APC is going to take over the entire eastern Nigeria. What they are saying is that they don't want democracy in eastern Nigeria. That's what they are saying. Can somebody tell Nigerian leaders what democracy is all about? That everybody in the eastern Nigeria or in Nigeria, any region in Nigeria that is not in APC custody should be abolished. That is not democracy. You give people freedom to decide which political party they want to be without depriving or denying them of their national rights. They are being denied their national rights. They are being held in custody. They are being super marginalized. They are being caged. They are being threatened by fanatical statements and elements. And you said that they must remain in an entity that has questioned his own existence. Nigeria is questioning his own existence. Look at what Nigerians are going These are things Nnamdi Kanu has said over the years, that it will come to a point, people can no longer move their cars. It will come to a point, people can no longer move on the street. It will come to a point, people will carry Ghana must go wheelbarrow full of money and they cannot be able to buy pure water. And the same man who is in detention is telling you that a moment, a day, an opportunity, a time will come when the Biafran liberation, the Biafran restoration will become a thing of reality. Why won't you understand that the forces that are holding Nigeria together is dismantling Nigeria by itself? Those elements that say Nigeria must be one by force are the ones dismantling Nigeria. Unknowingly to them, it has become a matter of using Nnamdi Kanu as a reference point. Jubilation, the unrepentant Boko Haram bandits in the north have started collecting tax already. In the west, they are saying that on Odua Republic will start. In the eastern part of the country, they are saying republic. We have 3 republicans, regions, government, parallel government already existed in Nigeria, unknown to Nigerian government. So why will it now come as single a particular race that represent the consciousness of that race, and there was a mass gang up and he was kidnapped and put in a very uncomfortable situation where other federal governments are running on their own? The consequences is what is coming. The consequences is what we are going to see, experience any moment from there. But thank God that the United Nations, the different government in exile, has continued to spread its tentacles and continue to get the services of bilateral understanding and negotiation going on secretly without the federal government knowing. Getting countries to buy into the concept of solidarity for Biafra. That is the way to go. That is the mystery of what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Nnamdi Kanu, to them, is in DSS, but the Biafran spirit is all over the world. Doing those things that Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to do physically. That's the mystery of the IPOB, and that's the mystery Nnamdi Kanu represents. Thank you.
Somebody that is fighting for the fundamental human right of his people. You keep him in incarceration for the past 4 years now. Lawyers, what is the meaning of lawyer? Lawyer are trained to defend person. Upon your defense, you still keep him there. Okay, now you came, another government came. See now, we are not talking about it. And the side of him every day is killing. And you say there will be forwardness. There cannot be forwardness. So let's calm down and do the right thing. See, being governor buying cars of billions. They didn't care what I mean, you survive. And yes, the current one. See, and they will telling you, we are doing well, we are doing well, we are moving the economy. The economy is supposed, and the economy is down. Economy is zero. Mafiality, mafia in the throne. They will finish people. You see, the truth is the truth. See, the truth is bitter, but the truth will set you free. See, what is really happening is happening because somebody came and said it's his turn. Like, look on their own turn. But at the end of the day, you see the kind of situation we are now facing. In the history of Nigeria, we never faced this type of situation. Hardship, hungry, people are dying on the street. What can they say so? You understand? See, when they were down in general election, you see what happened? There were a counter-attack between the Igbo and the Yoruba. Particularly, Hausa was not involved. Because Hausa came and Hausa go. But now when the election came, it was done between Obi and Tinubu, because Atiku was out of the game. See, at the end of the day, there was a let me say, marginalization of the people's rights. Majority of the people's rights was dumped because of the power to be. Okay, now the power to be is in the throne, and the throne is destroyed. The throne is divided. The throne is thrown away. Game of throne. You can't manage the throne. Now hungry now boss the land. You're not crying that they are mocking you. How would they not mock you? Because they must mock you because your brother is there. Your brother, you say your brother will do or do. Your brother will do the best. And now your brother do the worst. And now the hungry is affecting majority of the language of Emilokon. That's why you see the division home. The cry say things fall apart. Things fall apart. See, Nigeria economy is down the whole household. Where the stream and the stream is wiping it out. Where's the Jagaba? Where is the miracle? See, you fail the test. So the truth is the reality. Nigeria never witnessed this type of situation in their life. Where you can't eat 1,000, I can't feed you. Whereas you have family of 5, 4. And they don't care. They don't even care. Their own is how to divide the money. Every day they divide trillion, and majority are hungry. So only God, because I don't believe in them, I believe in God. That's why God, those that believe in God, survive on this situation. Because if you say not them, you will die, you never wake. You say, and if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. The government is a foster home. First time in the history of Nigeria, just 1 year, everybody's running helter-skelter, looking for where to live, looking for what to eat. Nigeria, the giant, no farm, no food, no yam, 1 yam, 2 bars, 7,000, 8,000 in the history of Nigeria. Why? Because lions say want to claim the forest and the antelope chase him away. A sitting senator said the president is caged. Can you imagine? So the president is caged in Aso Rock.
Who not caged? But who is caging the president?
The surrounders, they are together. That is the All Progressive Congress, the Renew Hope. Where is the hope? The hope is lost. Where the hope lost, nobody can eat anymore.
So no hope for renewed hope.
Where is the hope? It's a common language. See, when you say renew hope, people will be happy, but people is not happy in this situation.
But should we give Tinubu time to?
Well, see, let me tell you one thing. Somebody that you want to give somebody time. See, I have already studied one language. Don't believe in them, believe in God. So what is the middle of time? How long? When fuel will be 1,500, now you go give time. Fuel is 600 naira, 800 naira, now 1,000. You are saying time. How long will the time come? How long will the time go? The time has no end. The suffering is continuously. So now they know, but God knows past them. God thinking is different from man thinking, because when we look about the situation in Nigeria, the presidency, the Aso Rock mafias, they don't care about me and you. The other day, a senator, president of the Senate, he said, go and protest, we will the jail for a year. You see that language, and nobody talk about it. See, I know and I believe God will take care of Nigeria, because what I've seen, they came to occupy illegally. That's why their illegality is not favoring them. They can't handle it. They are punishing children of the Most High God. And Nigeria majority believe in God, and God is not happy with them. You can imagine, children are crying, everybody is crying every day. You buy 1 naira today, tomorrow is 10 naira. Next tomorrow is 100 naira. Next tomorrow is 500 naira. Okay, where are we going? You say, have patience. Give time. How long? How long? He said, the truth will set you free. But the truth is not in Nigeria. The government, they failed the test.
Okay, Oluwa, just I think last week was alleged that the CBN governor and his 4 deputies, they bought 5 cars for 10 billion. You know, should they be doing that when they know that Nigerians cannot feed themselves?
See, let me tell you one thing. I already told you that those people, they are vampire in power. Vampire in power. They suck on human blood. This is what I'm telling you. They feed on human blood. They feed on our blood. The blood that is supposed to live, they suck it. CBN governor buying cars of billions. They didn't care whether me and you survive. And yes, the current one. See, and they will telling you, we are doing well, we are doing well, we are moving the economy. The economy is supposed, and the economy is down. Economy is zero. Mafiality, mafia in the throne. They will finish people. But God will not allow them to finish us because they can sleep but they don't wake up. Nobody go and tell the keepers, you know. Nobody cook the keepers, you know. Nobody ride the keepers, you know. Because now they now bring a law that if you protest, it's a treasonable felony. Why? Okay, see what happened yesterday. DSS. See how they invaded the Labour president. See Nigeria is not ridiculous in the eyes of nations. Nigeria case is different. Okay, now Emilio Con, we know him right from the one because when I know him as a progressive person that I believe that he can make we, the common man, see the light of the day. That right from Obasanjo, there was enemy. We believe. Now it's like they are even better than him 100 times. Let's be frank. They are better than him because what will happen in the evening begin in the morning. The good that when you eat in the evening, you start doing it now. But now it's like in the evening will be worse than now. So we have to think twice. We have to think twice because term of Namaton, we have seen the reality that is bad. It's bad. Nigeria is big. It's too big to warrant this hunger every day. Because that's why the hungry can never shout hallelujah for church. You say hallelujah, you're going to look because he's hungry wickedly.
He's not happy.
He's not happy. Okay, why will Nigeria not be happy every day? Everybody first, Smarty, not will punish you. Smarty the man, Smarty don't be a program there. Smarty don't be vote for that. See, we are not. They divided us. They use hungry to weaken our power. But God is above them always. I speak about God. God is Alpha and the Omega. He knows the truth. And I believe He will control their hearts. He will checkmate their mind to turn around, to do the reality that Nigeria needs. Nigeria doesn't need all those garbage story. We are tired of the story because the story is wrong. Please, we are begging the corridor of power. Let's stop chasing the shadow and do the right thing for Nigeria to live. Let us live in harmony, in peace. And what we have, God bless Nigeria with all mineral resources. But some few, somebody will buy a car of $1 billion, 500 million, bulletproof. What is the meaning of it? When the common man have not seen a meal a day. Akpabio is trillions to them. Where are we?
Okay, Igbos, they've got, sorry, nnamdikanu lawyer, Ejimako, I was going to say that why Nigeria is still like this, why Nigeria is economically dead is because of Nnamdikanu is head in DSS, custody illegally. That immediately Nnamdikanu comes out, that Nigeria cannot get their freedom economically. Do you agree what to say?
Yes, it's part of what I'm telling you. Illegally never bring positive. Illegality, it bring destruction. It bring backwardness. You understand? He said the truth will set you free. The truth will make you happy and will make your environment to live and will make your environment to be productive. You understand? You keep somebody there how many years without nothing. Somebody that is fighting for the fundamental human right of his people. You keep him in incarceration. For the past 4 years now, lawyers, what is the meaning of lawyer? Lawyer are trained to defend person. Upon your defense, you still keep him there. Okay, now you came, another government came. See now, you are not talking about it. And the side of him, every day is killing. And you say there will be forwardness. There can never be forwardness.